Relentless radio method.
Nej, Relentless radio.
Relentless radio, day 3 or 4, depending on how you look at it. Quick summary of the Berlin Semifinals CrossFit. That was the wrong order. Anyway.
I think a good summary is...
like that.
Sort of, yeah.
Don't drink it. No teams today, obviously, they finished yesterday. But it was a wrap-up for the individuals. Mm-hmm. How did our athletes do?
Well, we have 2 games qualifiers. We have 1 on the bubble, I guess. Am I saying that? No, I think that's it. It's now, well, obviously, and 1 not so on the bubble. So yeah, so that. But that's sort of how we were thinking how everything would plan out, I guess.
I thought Thuri would qualify.
Well, it would have taken. She needed to have hammered everything today to be able to qualify.
Yeah, it was a stretch, absolutely.
Yeah, she did really well today.
Yeah.
She truly surprised, not surprised, but you could tell that she had a lot of fire in test number 6.
It was not up to her. It was not her fault that she didn't qualify. I think she did very, very well. It was just that, like, for instance, in the last event, Rebecca Witteson did insanely well. Mm-hmm. And she was beneath her, if I remember correctly. Stuff like that happened. She didn't have any chance. She didn't get any chance to climb.
No, Rebecca was in front of her, but
she was.
Yeah, and it was just 1 spot that were up for grabs.
Oh.
Only 11th, and if any of the females in front of Thuri came before her in the last event, she would not be able to qualify. So she needed to basically win the event, and obviously that's impossible. Well,
very difficult.
Very, 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 very difficult.
Yeah.
I think you shouldn't say this, but probably the 190 snatch that she missed maybe could have been the thing.
The game changer.
Yeah,
that's a few placements, isn't it?
I think she lost like at least 10 spots due to that, and I don't know how much point that is, but you could tell on her face that she knew that when she missed that one.
Yeah,
because I saw her and I was like, I'm not going to interview her after this because I saw that this was something that she expected to nail.
Yeah.
But
that was rough. That's sports.
That's sports. Yeah. So that's that, I guess. Well, we hope, obviously, hope for her to make a great comeback.
I think she's gonna make a great comeback next year, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can talk a bit about Angelica, maybe. Yeah. She started out pretty rough today, I guess. She went out really hot in test number 6. She was like 1 minute faster than in practice. And she had nothing to lose, so she gambled a bit.
Which she should in that position.
Yeah, but she got a bit too carried away and got stuck on the rope climbs, and obviously that's
like many others. I don't think I saw this kind of problems when I watched the other semifinals. Mm-hmm. All across the board, so many getting stuck. High-profile athletes getting stuck.
Or maybe they don't film those.
Could be. I was looking for it because that's one of the drama points. You know. Oh my God, she's stuck in them. You know.
Yeah, but obviously you don't want to feel like. You never want to feel like you're, stuck in the same position for like 6 or 8 or 10 minutes in an event, just looking at the bar or rope or whatever. So it's a really uncomfortable position to be in. So, but it is what it is. She had practiced a lot and did really well in training, and so she was hoping for this event, but it didn't play out to her favor. No. Then she went for it in test number 7. Yeah. She did better than in practice. So that's, I mean,
you can't ask
what
more.
What else can you do? Yeah. Then we had
Emma.
Well, she did
amazing in my opinion.
Yeah, I think she did amazing in both test 6 and 7 today.
Yeah.
Obviously,
she was a beast on the rope climbs.
Yeah, I think she stamped the ticket already in test number 6 today.
Yeah.
That was a done deal. I think it was like clinched already. Yeah. So and then she came out in the 7th and did, I think she did. Did she do all the toast bars unbroken, or did she? No. She broke up.
No, it was in the men's seat.
She broke up the last set once. She dropped the hammer on that. She came 6th in that event, and obviously is super happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
but she was in tears when I saw her on the floor when David made it. So I think that was the main. I think she's very happy about making the games, but I think she's ecstatic that David made it.
But I mean, when you're a couple, and it's like if one makes it and both have the same goal, and one will not, you can't be happy until you have.
I have to say, I don't know the field that well, but I can't imagine people thinking that David was was even talked about for making the games among the broader CrossFit scene. Was he in the picture?
I don't think so. He's gone under the radar.
Yeah, completely. So, and I talked to him a few weeks back, and he said that he talked about it, maybe being humble, I don't know, but he talked about it like he was going to go to the semis, and that was the end of his season, basically. Mm-hmm. So I think he was a little shocked, actually, when he realized on day 2 that this could happen, because anybody can be in first place in day 1. But being in contention in day 2 is a different story. I think he was a little surprised, but we'll see what he says about it.
I think you would. My analysis that he's been thinking about this since 19.
Yeah.
When he missed out from UK.
Yeah.
So he didn't get one of those qualifying spots, but Emma did. She qualified from the national open thing, but he qualified from the sanctionals. But for some reason he didn't qualify. I don't remember why.
Yeah, I don't remember much from 19 season.
Yeah, but it's ever since I think it's been like his thing, and then Corona, everything in between. So I think he's never changed his mindset that games is the thing, because he knows that he can do it.
Yeah.
So that's what I think. And then, but he's not so open about sharing those stuff in in public. I think it is, and he don't want to jinx it. I think.
Of course not.
But that's my analysis at least. And yes,
how did he do it? What would you say about his performance in event 6?
I think I was surprised. Being a 100 kg shy of a guy, being able to do legless like he did, is not a small feat. So
I was a little worried about those.
Yeah. I think he played those really well. I talked to his coach a bit afterwards, and he agreed with me. He was also a bit afraid, and he was also looking at the stream and when he started
he kept his cool. Very, very well. He was waiting a long. It's an insanely long, 30 seconds just looking at the clock is a long time.
Yeah, but he was looking across all the lanes, and I could tell that he started to get stressed. That people choom bouncing
when he took off on the hands.
Yeah. So, but he still kept his cool. Yeah. It was pretty awesome. But you're right. Like you said a few minutes ago. Like Emma, I also got a little extra happy for David. I don't know why, but I got a bit happier for David. Sorry, Emma, but it's there's something in this the redemption thing. I'm a true believer, and
I always love an underdog.
Yeah, for sure.
Emma is going for her 2nd time, right? Or 3rd. I should know this.
At least this 2nd.
At the very least, the 2nd time, and that is I can't imagine that being the same as going for the 1st time as an individual, especially as you've been grinding for so long.
Punching a ticket for the first time, and also declaring that this is the year it needs to happen. He has declared that. I think to himself and to maybe to a select few, and so also knowing that means a lot.
Is it different to go from being a team athlete and breaking into the individual scene? Some people are stuck as team athletes, and some people and they might want to go over.
So, do you consider him a team athlete?
No.
No. So why are you asking the question?
Because he was there as a team athlete.
Yeah, with Nordic.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, I don't even think he considers himself as a team.
No, but he was. Making that transition to a successful individual, making it to the games.
I think it depends on what kind of athlete you are. If you are, you know, if you always played like individual sports, etc. If
you're that type.
If you are a team athlete, or if you are like Gunnar Svan. That kind of a reference.
Narrow reference.
The youngsters don't know these days. But I'm not sure. I think that's a little bit too shy of data to answer that question.
We'll just ask him.
Yeah, we can ask him.
Yeah. All right.
Right then.
That's it. Thank you, everybody, and see you next year.